Hello everybody, it's Flesson19. Welcome to the Beta Branch 1.5.9 update for April 2nd. So, we have received we'll say a couple of hot fixes. One has been for 1.5.8. Another has been a multiplayer. However, we did not receive one for 1.5.9. So, to get into it, from what I can gather, 1.5.10 is having bug problems, and that's why we have not received it as of yet. So at the time of this recording, I don't think we are going to get 1.5.10. Now, I know that there is a hotfix problem coming up. One of those I will talk about in a moment. However, I'm not sure if we're going to actually get one. This would be today, later on, or if they're going to incorporate it into 1.5.10. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but let us get into it. There are a couple bugs that I do actually want to report. The first one is dealing with family members. Now, if you go ahead and take a family member and establish them at a town, they do like to warp back to what is called, or what I like to call, your main base of operations, and that's where you complete the established clan quest. I've had it happen with my wife. I've had it happen with my brother. I'll drop them off as emissaries, and all of a sudden, boom, they just pop back to, as you can see right here, Tael is mine. If I try to go ship them out, they'll all of a sudden pop back there. So I'm not sure what's going on, but they're warping all over the place, and they want to go right back to your main town. This one deals with, we're going to call it prison break / bandit base. If you do a prison break and you fail, you'll get what's called a permanent disability counter or something like that. So if you attempt to go into a bandit base, you can take normally 10 people, yourself and 9 others. However, each time you fail a bandit base, it gives you that counter. So that means the next time you try to go into a bandit base, you'll count as 2 people. Then if you fail again, you'll count as 3 people, and then 4. And that's less troops you can actually take into a bandit base. So that could become a pretty big problem, because if you're playing on realistic, a bandit base can be pretty tough if you're only allowed to take 4 or 5 other people with you. So they are aware of that. The other one deals also with prison breaks, and that is with prison breaks in castles. If you attempt to go to a castle to do a prison break, I actually had this happen on one of my playthroughs, the game will crash. Now, Tail World does know about this one, and there actually is a hotfix ready to go for it. I should say that there is a fix for it ready to go in the next hotfix. However, they have not done that hotfix yet. So in the next hotfix, we should get the one. So if you haven't done a castle yet, I would advise you not to try one, because it will probably crash your game. So try to stay away from them. The other thing that I wanted to bring to your attention, and it's not a huge deal, but I guess since we're sitting on 1.5.9 still and 10 has not come out, when you are having troops in a battle go after fleeing troops that are routing, you might notice that your troops walk really slow. So they're not going at their full speed to try to catch them and run them down. So Tail World knows about that, although there is not a hotfix that I know of coming for that one just yet. So if you see your troops moving pretty darn slow, that's why. It's a bug. They do know about it, but there's nothing up there right now. As far as 1.5.9 is I still consider it one of the best patches that they've ever put out. Yeah, there's a couple more issues that we're now dealing with that I brought up this week, which I really haven't been bringing up in weeks before. But all in all, if you stay away from a couple things, you know, if you just don't get captured in a bandit base and stay away from the castle, I should say prison breaks, then you're not going to really have a problem. And it is still one of the best as far as stability and performance-wise. I got more performance out of 1.5.9, and it is a very, very stable game. And that was, I think, only my second crash for the entire run of the beta branch. So all in all, it's still a great beta branch. Um, I feel pretty confident you can still go ahead and upgrade to it. I don't think you need to wait for it for the main branch, and unless, of course, you do want to wait for those couple extra hotfixes to come in, that's perfectly fine. So as I'm thinking right now, we're probably looking at early to mid next week for 1.5.10. I'm not sure how bad the bugs are in it, but they are there. So I haven't gotten a word as to how bad it is yet. All I know is they are continuing to work on it. So we were hoping it would be out early this week, or I should say late this week, which I did say, but there was a chance that it could be pushed to next week, which obviously that's what happens when you find out there are bugs in the game. So I will keep you apprised of that. And of course, the minute it releases, I will go ahead and I will cover that. And I will also post it to Twitter. So if you want to know what's going on right away, when that sucker is going to drop, just follow me at Flesson19. So hopefully I will see you at 1.5.10. And of course, as soon as it does drop, I will be live streaming a beta test 2 days in a row for it. So I'd love to see you there. Until next time, take care and thanks for watching.